I'm going to remove all these plants here. They're all nettles just growing around here, and nettles are not dangerous for horses. They are not poisonous for them, so they can just stay around here. That's no problem at all. But the problem is that my electric fence right here runs all the way over there and around the shelter into the fields, and right now the line of the electric fence is completely in between the nettles, and I lose a lot of power, and it can get so bad that the horses just don't feel the electric fencing anymore, and that's of course very dangerous because then they will try to escape, so I need to clean up a little bit. I actually quite like the look of the nettles. I like the green around here, but yeah, it's better for the fence to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to remove this part, and I'm going to remove a part over there where it's also in the electric fence, and then I'm going to clean up a little bit and it should be fine again. I think I scared the chickens a bit. But yeah, you can see the electric fence going over here. So this way I don't lose any power, and it works a lot better. It's time for me to get the eggs out. It's still a little bit inconvenient to get in here because I built this thing so the chickens could be safe at night and I can keep the foxes out. But for me to get in is also a little bit difficult. Luckily it only happens once a day, and I don't have to do it every day because most of the times my brother gets the eggs. I release the chickens in the morning. We have some sort of chore schedule. He does some things, I do some things, and that's the way you can manage owning multiple animals like we do. So yeah, most of the times he grabs the eggs, sometimes I do it, and it's a little bit inconvenient getting in and out because this is built to keep the animals out. But yeah, for us to get in, it's also not easy. So You always see me struggle a little bit, but it's totally worth it because we have a beautiful selection of eggs. And one day I'm going to build something nice here. This way it works, it's just not as convenient for us, but it's fine. Let me show the eggs first. They are very beautiful. I think they are very, very beautiful. So thank you, ladies. I talked about it in some of my previous videos. I don't know which one it was, but I talked about the guinea pig enclosure. I love guinea pigs. I've loved them my whole life. I actually love all kind of animals, but yeah, guinea pigs are for sure one of my favorites. And I have a lot of space here to build things and to have animals. And right now I do have a lot of big animals, farm animals, but I don't really have smaller, smaller animals. And guinea pigs are definitely an animal I love to watch play around, and I would love to have again. I've had guinea pigs for multiple years in my life, but the last few years there were no guinea pigs, so I'm going to build a guinea pig enclosure. Hey, Curly. Hey. And I think I found a perfect spot. It's in the fenced garden, and it's actually right behind me. So I don't know if you can hear the water, but the koi pond, the small breeding pond, is right next to me. And in this corner over here under the trees, I think I can make a very nice guinea pig enclosure. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's been something that's, it's been on my mind for a few months now. I didn't have the time to start working on it, and now I'm going to clear a patch over here. I'm not going to build it in this video, so don't get your hopes up, because it will be a bigger project and I will not be able to finish it. But what I'm going to do now, it's actually already quite late, so the sun will be setting in an hour or so. But yeah, I just wanted to get started because I'm very enthusiastic about this. But I'm going to clean up this part behind me. I'm going to cut down some of the plants, going to look at it, and then I think I will start looking at the layout I want. I have something in mind. I want to make a very beautiful natural enclosure, quite large, with rocks in them, some sort of small hills in the lower parts. I want to make a nice enclosure for them so they are safe from all the animals roaming around here, the cats, foxes, wolves, as safe as I can have them. They would be safest if I'll keep them on the inside, but I don't want them living in a small enclosure, so I'm going to build something nice for them. But I want it to be as natural as possible so they really enjoy it and it looks nice. So it will be a bigger project, and today I'm just going to clear out this patch, see what I think of how it looks, how big it should be, and if I think I know what I want, I'm going to start ordering things this week and start the building process. So it will be a project for the coming next weeks probably before it's finished, but I just wanted to tell you right now because it's been on my mind, and I like to share all the plans I have. Do you guys see that? Willy's just peeing over there. Hey, don't you want some privacy? Everybody's watching you. I don't think if you can see her, but yeah, no shame at all, those animals. But yeah, I'll start cleaning it up, and if I order all the stuff, I think I should be able to start next week. Depends on how busy, depends on how much storms we have, how much cleanup. If everything breaks down, it needs to go first. But yeah, we'll see. I will finish it somewhere in the next few weeks. But I wanted to look very special, and I wanted to share it with you guys, because when I have an idea, it's hard to keep it for myself, especially if I think it's something nice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Just clean out the patch, and then I can show you guys how big I think it should be, and I'll start ordering things, and then we'll get the project going. First, let's remove all the stuff, because stuff like this is on the ground everywhere. I think I want to make it from over there. If you've seen some of my videos, this is the fence I made together with Dylan. And I think I want to start the enclosure pretty close to the fence. And then I think maybe till here or something. And then just a kind of round, natural shape, so it looks nice and they have a large area. I think it will look very nice. It's a great spot under the trees in the shade. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty beautiful. So now first the sad part is cutting down everything here, because it looks a bit wild and a lot of it is weeds, but I still think it looks nice and the insects love it, but they have a lot of space here, so I don't think they will mind as much. It is starting to rain again. It was supposed to stay dry, but it always rains here. I think this is going to be it. So I just laid all the timber here so you can see how I want the shape to be. I'm probably not going to use it for the build, but you never know. Just had it laying around, so I think it shows a little bit better what I have in mind. Yeah, I think this is a nice large enclosure for some guinea pigs, and I think with the shape of it and different ground levels, it should be pretty nice when I'm done. So yeah, I'm going to start order some things to start building it, and I'm very, very excited about it. I quickly ran outside and I'm checking the fences, see if all the fencing is in good order and if the animals are all right, because it's another storm, guys. It's I don't know how many storms we've had already. You can see the rain is starting to get pretty bad, so I'm just going to check everything. The horses are doing fine. The small ponies are in their shelter. Bounty is eating hay as usual, like nothing is wrong. But yeah, the rain is getting pretty badly, and the wind is alright for now. It's just rain and thunder, and I think the thunderstorm will be here in, I think it's 10 minutes or so. So I need to go inside very quickly. But yeah, the last thunderstorm was last week and pretty bad, and this one came as a surprise because I checked the forecast and it didn't show any large thunderstorms or anything like this, but now it's raining again, I'm getting wet again. It's very bad this year. It was bad last year. There were many large storms, but this is starting to get a little bit crazy. The farmers around me, they are not able to get their crops in, they are not able to mow their fields, they are not able to grow food for the animals, and that's like this. It has never happened before. It's it's getting pretty bad with all the flooding as well. So they suspect a lot of rain again now. I checked this morning and it showed nothing, and I checked 10 minutes ago and now it shows a lot of rain and a lot of thunder. So hopefully not too bad this time, but the wind is starting to pick up again. Yeah, it's just like last week, but then it was in the forecast. Now it's a bit of a surprise and not really a pleasant one as well. So yeah, I don't know what to think about it. Hopefully we'll have summer one day, but for now doesn't really feel like it. Feels like storm season, like autumn. But yeah, I'm getting very wet and cold, so I'm going to go inside. I might leave this behind the scenes clip because this is reality. I want to make a nice clip of me walking away, have to run back in the rain to grab you guys. I'm melting some candles over there because I'm making fire starters again. Although summer should be almost here and it's spring now, I still need to make fires because the weather is so bad, and with all the storms and the rain and everything, yeah, I still need a fire. Not every day, but sometimes in the night. So I still need fire starters. And not only that, it's just I had all these toilet paper rolls laying around anyway, and I didn't want to throw them away, so I can make fire starters now. And if I don't use them because the weather is getting nicer, which of course I really hope, but if that's not the case, I will use them now. And if the weather gets nicer and I won't use them this summer, I can just store them for winter time. Because I'm definitely using them then. I think also in summer I make fires outside. I like to spend a warm summer night outdoors, and I like to use the barbecue as well, but also just enjoy a fire. So I use fire starters always, and what I do, I try to make my own as often as I can, and it's just a toilet paper roll filled with some sawdust. Which I have a lot of because when I saw the wood, I just place a bucket underneath and catch some sawdust. So I fill this toilet paper with sawdust. I melt some old candles I have. These candles are pretty old and damaged. I'm not going to use them. And these were actually, I have a whole bag of them. These were gifted to me by my neighbor. She knows I do a lot with candles, and these ones don't look great anymore, so I'm just melting them, and when it's melted I will put the melted wax in here. Just a little bit you need, and then it's a perfect fire starter. It actually works great outdoors when it's a little bit wet or rainy as well, because they light very easily and they burn for quite a long time. I think this toilet roll will burn for 10-15 minutes. So if you're in a survival situation or anything like that, they also work great. But that's not what I'm using them for. Hopefully I never will. I just use them because they are very convenient. They are cheap for me to make because I have all the materials actually almost for free. It's fun to do. I like to make as much as I possibly can for myself that I use, instead of buying it in the store. So yeah, this works great for me. It just takes a little bit of time, but and that's fine. I like these kind of projects anyway. And I just do a whole batch like this. There are quite a lot here. I just do in one go, so when it's ready I'm done for a while. And I have a lot to use, so yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And then I noticed the horses' hay, they ran out, so I have some bales laying around. And it's dry now. It will start to rain again pretty badly this afternoon, and it will rain for the coming days. So if I want to replace it, this is a great moment to do it. So when I'm ready here, I will go outside to give the horses some hay. I'll check to see if the field is a little bit dry, because I would like to put them on the summer field again. But with all the flooding last week and this week as well, it's very, very bad. It's so bad that the village where I live, the parking place in the middle of the village was completely flooded, and some of the roads as well. So yeah, luckily where I live, it's a little bit higher ground, so the flooding is not as bad as it is in the village. But we'll see with this rain the coming days. It could soon be a big problem here as well, but for now I'm hopeful I'll be lucky, but you never know, we'll have to see. So I will, when I'm finished here, I will go outside and hopefully feed the horses some hay, and if it's dry enough I'll put them on the field, but I think it might be too wet still. But yeah, we'll see. these are all done. It will take a few hours for them to completely cool down. So they will harden out because of the wax cooling down and becoming hard again, just like a candle. And then you can store them. You can lay them flat and they are completely safe to use. This is one that's already quite cold to the touch because it's one of the worst ones I did. You can see I can just turn it upside down. It's just a toilet paper filled with sawdust and candle wax. You can use whatever wax you want, like beeswax or anything. It's also completely safe. Most of the candles I use are soy wax, so that works great as well. So yeah, you can store it now, you can turn it down, completely fine. What I like to do when they are all cooled down, I just keep them in like a carton box, like a shoe box or anything. Keep them in storage. That's the room over here. That's just the only storage I have. And when I use them, I will just grab the box and put a few close to my fireplace and ready to use. And you can also use like a plastic bag or something to keep them completely dry if you're in an outdoor situation. Works fine as well. Just toss a few of these in a plastic bag in your backpack and then you're good to go. But yeah, it's still dry, but I saw a weather alert like 10 minutes ago that it will start raining pretty quickly. So I'm going to put my boots on and go outside and feed the horses and check to see how the field is doing. So the field is still very wet. Normally around this time of the year the horses are here almost full time because this is where the grass grows and it's completely dry normally. From April on this is pretty much dry, but now it's still very wet. And there are dry patches here. It's not like this everywhere. But yeah, I would want them to walk here as much as they can. It saves the hay and it's also nicer for them to enjoy a little bit of the grass and have a little bit more space. But yeah, it's so wet right now. I don't know if I should put them here. For them it's fine, it's not like it will hurt them or anything or they get sick. It's just they ruin the whole field if they start running, and of course then I have nothing for the rest of the summer, so I think they'll need to wait for a little bit more so they can enjoy it longer. Yeah, the sun is starting to get out now, so it feels warm now. It's just, if they are eating here it's fine. They just shouldn't run, and that's something that's hard to communicate with them, I guess. But yeah. I'm lucky enough they have plenty of space in the other field, and in the other field it's just sand anyway, so there is no grass growing, so that's better for them as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Hey, good. It has been raining, well, quite a lot. It's been raining constantly for hours now. It rained yesterday and I'm getting pretty sick of it, but nothing really I can do about it. But as you can see inside here, it's quite a mess because I had so many outdoor projects going, and then we had the big storm that, well, I didn't really spend much time inside because I was so busy cleaning up outside, and now it's getting really messy in here. And with the rain, the constant rain, I think it's a great moment to clean up inside. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm also waiting for a dry moment because I need to chop some wood. Right now I have large blocks of timber, well, not timber, it's actually just firewood laying around outside because I did use the chainsaw to cut the trees in pieces, but now it still needs to be chopped and it's just waiting for me outside. But yeah, basically the weather is so bad that I not find the moment to go outside and chop it. But I need to because I'm running out of firewood and it's in the rain now, so that's not great either. So I'm waiting for a dry moment so I can start chopping the wood and put it in the fireplace or in the firewood storage, because we have a wood storage just outside my tiny house where I can put it. But I'm not going to stand outside in this rain, so it's pretty bad. And I'm hoping there's a small window where it will be dry for like, well, it can be 30 minutes. I'm happy with 30 minutes of no rain, so I can go outside and chop the wood. So I'm going to start cleaning up here. It's very much needed, and then I'm going to, hopefully when it will be dry, I'm going to go outside to chop the wood. And if it doesn't get dry today, well, I think I still might go outside and chop it because it needs to be done, and it's not doing good laying outside in the rain all the time, so I just need to get it done. But yeah, not really looking forward to it. Hey Sunny, it's okay. Sunny is a bit shaky. He doesn't really like bad weather, and now he's getting older, he really dislikes it, but he's also getting more deaf, so he doesn't really notice it when the storms hit. But he sees the rain, of course, out the window, and we've had some very large thunderstorms lately, so Um, Whenever it starts raining, Zeno thinks there might be a thunderstorm, and he really hates thunder, so he's always a bit scared, so I just keep him inside and keep him company. I like his company as well, so I don't mind the boy. You're doing great. Yeah, you are doing great.
Was it all just a dream, just all in my head? Floating rivers upstream, the things that you said. Tell me and be honest, tell me, did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter's snow? Tell me and be honest, tell me, should I know that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, to let go. They say time is a healer, just you wait and see. The problem is for me, I need an eternity. So tell me and be honest, tell me, did you know?
I think it's actually almost dry now, so let's check outside and chop some wood. It is still raining a little bit, but this I don't really mind, so if it stays like this I'm fine. So we'll see how far I'll get. You can see some of the chopped up wood over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it over the garden fence there, so I can grab it from over there and put it in the wood storage, and then it can dry out a little bit. So we'll see how far I'll get till I'm exhausted or it gets too wet again. Because now the rain is picking up again, so we'll see.
Tell me and be honest, tell me, should I know that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, letting go. Tell me, should I know?
Bit slippery.
Just tell me and be honest, tell me, did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest, tell me, should I known that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? Just like the winter snow. Tell me, should I known? Tell me, should I that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, to let go.
With chopping wood like this, if you see I'm doing this in my YouTube videos, there's always some comments that say, "Ah, you should try chopping wood that's full of nuts," or "You should try this kind of wood or that kind of wood." Like, I am doing this to prove something. Like, I want to show I'm able to chop all kinds of woods, or like I'm really strong, but I always find it very funny because I don't do this to show off how strong I am. I don't do this to show I can chop every kind of wood, or that I'm some superhuman or anything. So when I get those comments like, "Oh, you should try this wood or you should try that wood," this is actually the wood I have laying around. I do this because I need the wood to build a fire. I don't do this to show off or to show anybody I'm able to do everything. So it always is a bit funny to me because this is the wood I have. This is the wood I'm going to chop. Not because I need to show anybody anything, but because I need this to build my fire. So simple as that. So yeah, it always makes me laugh a little bit. Always the comments that, "Oh, you should do it with wood that is full of nuts, so then you can really show that you're able to do it." Or they say it like, "You wouldn't be able to do it," and that's probably true anyways. I wouldn't be able to do it, but I'm able to do it with this wood, and this is the wood I need. So yeah, I think that makes sense. Doesn't seem like much now, but it's a start. And the rain is picking up again. I'm getting very wet and a bit cold, so I'm going to go inside again. But yeah, I have to start somewhere. I'm cold and my clothes are pretty wet as well. So I'm going to light the fire, change my clothes, and then I think I'm going to clean up a little bit more because I was still not done when I decided to go outside to chop wood. But when I'm done cleaning, I will probably do some nice inside DIY projects. I still have some clay laying around and I bought some new stuff, so I still have some clay pieces I need to paint. So I think I will show you guys a little bit more when I'm done making a fire. Hey Cindy. And change my clothes because my pants and my shirt are completely wet, and so is Sunny. Yeah. You also want a fire? Good boy. Good boy. Attention. So I told you guys I was going to change my clothes because I was in the rain outside. But then I decided I'm going to use my clay and my paint anyway, and yeah, chances are I'm going to get dirty. So I decided to put these, or to keep these clothes on and don't put new ones on. The fire is on right now, so it's pretty nice and warm in here. So they'll dry out. I'm not going to make multiple sets of clothing dirty in one day. Tend to do that quite often, so I'm trying to not do that today. Since the weather is so bad, I decided why not make it cozy and pretend like it's a nice crisp autumn day. Well, instead it's spring, but the flooding has never been so bad as it has been right now. But hey, try to make the best of it. I made this small candle holder thing already a couple weeks ago. They didn't have the time or the right moment to start painting it, so it's just grey clay right now, and I want to use it, so I'm going to paint it now because the weather is so bad. There's really nothing else that I want to do right now. And I bought these in the store a couple of days ago, and they are actually spray paint kind of things. If I can open the box. So yeah, they are, it's a spray and it's acrylic paint, but I think the spray effect will be something very nice. I haven't tried out before. So what I think I'll do is I'll give this just a very simple white coat of paint, let it dry a little bit, and then I think I might spray it with gold and black because I think that would look very cool. And then if it's ready, see how it works out. Because I did fit a candle in here when I was making it, of course, but then with clay it dries out, it also shrinks a little bit, so I'm not sure it even will work. But with all those things I just like to try, and if it works I'm very happy with it, and if it doesn't work I'm still happy I tried. So it's the same with this again, so we'll see. So I'm all done for now. Now I just need to wait till the paint dries. And I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's it looks pretty cool, I think. The spray effect really is something I cannot get with just regular paintbrush. So yeah, spraying it was kind of cool. We'll need to see how it dries out. For now it's still here because it's wet. And when it dries, yeah, I still need to put some protection on it, like varnish or anything like this, and seal it up so it's more durable. And then I will put a candle in there and see if it works, because of course that's the next part. It can look nice, but I want to use it for candles, so we'll see if it works. But for now, I quite like it. So yes, as any, you like it? Good boy. We'll wait till it dries. It will probably take a day or maybe even 2 days before it's dry enough for me to put another layer on top of it, and then we'll see how it burns. But I'm pretty hopeful, and I enjoy the process, and I think that's the most important thing anyway. So I'm happy with it. It has been a few hours. I left it to dry, and it's almost like a miracle, but the sun is out now, and yeah, it's nice to be out now. But it's the end of the day. Sun is going down in 2 hours or so. But for now it's the perfect time to put some varnish on here, to protect it a little bit more, because I think it does look quite nice the way it does. So I will just put a clear coat on there, and then it's protected a little bit more. Then that will probably need to dry for a day, because it takes a bit longer. And then when it's done, I'm going to put a candle in here and see if it works. If it looks nice. I do think right now that it already looks quite nice. I will show you a close-up later, but yeah, not too bad. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to do this outside because, well, it's nice out now when the sun is out, and I like to be outside when I can, when it's dry, because it's so special lately, and also because it doesn't smell great to do it inside. The smells of the varnish are not that great. I don't think it's that healthy for you to breathe it in, so outside is better anyways. I just wanted to show you guys what the final result looks like, because yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks quite beautiful. It's getting dark now, but I think that's the perfect time to light some candles, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But even if it was a complete disaster, I wouldn't really care, because I really enjoyed making it, and for me it's often more about the process of making things than how it looks in the end. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm fine with that. I love trying out new things, and even when it's a complete disaster and doesn't look great, I'm still happy with it. You still learn something from it, and for me that's the most important thing. And I find it quite relaxing to try something new and make something with your own hands. So yeah, pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm going to go inside, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.